Perth is one of the most beautiful places in Australia, but to truly experience it, you will need a car. In today's video, we are taking you through every single step of the car rental process, from what to prepare before you leave home to picking up keys at the airport, and some essential tips for driving safely in Perth. Let's get it! Before you book your flight, take note that if you are visiting Perth as a tourist or are in Australia on a temporary visa, you do not need to apply for international driving permit, as long as your local driving license is in English. However, if your local driving license is not in English, you will need an International Driving Permit (IDP), which you can get from a local automobile association before leaving home. Do take note that if you are renting a car at Perth Airport, some rental agencies may still prefer an IDP as a secondary form of identification, regardless of your license language. So, it is always recommended to check directly with your chosen rental provider. And some tips to get the best rental rate is to double check the prices of the cars using websites like Klook or discovercars. They allow you to book easily from local companies instead of international brands, and prices can be up to 75% cheaper. For example, if you chose the cheapest car with full insurance coverage from both discovercars.com and Hertz, you can see that the rental from Hertz cost more than $1,000 for the 7 days of rental, while the one from discovercars.com only cost $257. That's a crazy 75% difference. Personally, we have tried renting from Nobird's Rent a Car and Everything Fleet, and we did not encounter any problems at all. In fact, the service staff felt more local and friendly. We would strongly suggest trying out smaller companies. And honestly, major international brands like Hertz or Avis can be crazily expensive, and I would definitely go with smaller companies any time of the day. Once you arrive at Perth International Airport, after you grab your bags, if you are renting from major companies like Hertz, Europcar, Avis, Thrifty, or Six, look out for the pickup or service desk, and they are located in the public arrival halls immediately after you exit the customs. The vehicles are usually parked a short walk away in the designated airport car parks. If you took our suggestion to go for cheaper local companies, give your car rental company a quick call and wait for the shuttle services at the car rental shuttle pickup zone that is located right outside the arrival airport terminal. To arrive at the car rental shuttle pickup zone, exit via the door with a WH Smith Express just beside. Head straight until you see the airport tower and turn left. You will see all the shuttle bus stops and follow a rental company's instructions. They will usually tell you to wait at either shelter K, L, or M. Take the shuttle bus once it arrives, and the pickup of the rental vehicle will be done at off-site offices usually located at Kildare, which is a 5 to 10 minutes ride away from the airport. Remember to cater around 10 to 20 minutes of waiting time for the shuttle. And once you have arrived at the off-site offices to collect your car, even if you have gotten the full insurance coverage, car companies usually will require you to do an inspection of the vehicle together with the staff. Do check the tyres condition, the fuel level, and if there are any existing damages on the car. And do take note that if you obtain the insurance via third-party websites like Klook or discovercars, in the event of an accident, you will usually have to pay the rental access upfront first before claiming it back from the insurance providers. Do remember to pre-book your child seats if you need one as well. Child seats are usually paid at the counter, and most companies will also charge a deposit on your card, so do remember to bring your credit card along. Now that you have picked up your car, here are some things that you should know before you start driving. In terms of navigation, Google Maps work perfectly well while travelling in Perth. If you intend on visiting popular areas like Busselton Jetty, Leeuwin, and Margaret River, generally the connection was pretty good and we did not encounter any areas with a patchy connection. Do not drink and drive. Even though Australia is a land of winery and vineyards, it is a criminal offence to drive under the influence of alcohol, and the police will conduct checks on roadsides all across the country. It is illegal to use your mobile phones in Australia while driving. If you need to use your phone for navigation, make sure it is mounted. And speaking of driving, Australians drive on the left, so if you are coming from areas like Singapore, Malaysia, and Japan, you need not worry. But if you are coming from countries like South Korea or the US, take note that driving in Australia is the opposite from your country. Always remember, big right, small left, and overtaking should be done on the right side of the lanes. And if you ever meet a roundabout, take note that roundabouts operate in a clockwise direction, so always give way to the right. Australia has strict speed limits, and especially in town, hidden speed cameras are everywhere. The fines are sent directly to your car hire company, and if you don't pay, you will come off your credit card or deposit, so never ever speed in Australia. And if you ever come across a railway crossing as well, do note that it is compulsory to stop before you cross even if the gates are up. Finally, if you are parking in Australia, always take note that it is illegal to park facing oncoming traffic. If your vehicle is the only one facing the opposite direction, you know what to do. Parking signs like 2p or 3p indicates that you can park for 2 hours and 3 hours respectively, and overstaying may result in a fine. After enjoying your road trip, the car return process is even simpler. When returning the rental vehicle, simply drop off the car where you picked it up and hop on back on the bus for a ride back to the airport. Always remember to return the car at the fuel level you obtained the car at. If not, there is usually a small handling fee which you would want to avoid. There are plenty of fuel stations in Australia, so don't worry about it. Renting a car in Australia is honestly the best way to explore the beautiful country at your own pace. Just remember to book your rental vehicles early and watch out for those speed cameras. Remember to give a small wave to the friendly Aussie drivers, and if you found this guide helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more travel tips. Safe driving, and we'll see you on the next episode.